let's grab our basic instructions before leaving Earth, and let's see what the Creator, Father God, has in store for us today. Alright, we are going to get busy. I don't never have that thing right. Y'all always get to see my arms. See? That's kitty marks. Anyway, I don't never get that right. Alright, we're going to start a new book of Ezekiel. Alright, we are on Ezekiel 1. Now it come to pass in the 13th year, in the 4th month, in the 5th day of the month, as I was among the captive by the river of Kedar, that the heavens were open, and I saw a vision of God. In the 5th day of the month, which was the 5th year of King Jeroboam's captivity, the words of the Lord came expressly into Ezekiel, my pages don't want to turn, priest, the son of Buzi, in the land of the Chaldeans by the river Kebor, and the hand of the Lord was there upon him. And I looked, and behold, a whirlwind came out of the north, a great cloud, and a fire enfolded itself, and brightness was about it, and out of the midst thereof, as a color of amber, out of the midst of the fire. Also out of the midst thereof came the likeness of 4 living creatures, and this was their appearance. They had the likeness of a man, and every one had 4 faces, and every one had 4 wings, and their feet were like straight feet, and the soles of their feet was like the soles of a calf's foot, and they sparkled like a color of a brushed brass. I'll get it out there. I got a piece of paper in my way too. I can get rid of that. And they had the hands of a man under their wings on their 4 sides, and they 4 had their faces and their wings. Their wings were joined one to another. They turned not when they went. They went every one straight forward. As for the likeness of their faces, their 4 had the face of the man, and the face of the lion, and one the right side, and they 4 had the faces of the ox on the left side. They 4 also had the face of an eagle. Wow, that's a very messed up mixture, ain't it? Thus their faces and their wings were stretched upward. 2 wings of every one were joined one to another, and 2 clinged to their body. And they went every one straight forward, whither the Spirit was to go. They went, and they turned not when they went. As for the likeness of the living creature, their appearance was like a burning coal of fire, and like an appearance of lamps. It went up and down among the living creatures, and the fire was bright, and out of the fire went forth lightning. And the living creatures ran and returned as the appearance of a flash of lightning. Now, as I behold the living creatures, behold, one wheel upon the earth by the living creatures, with their 4 faces. The appearance of the wheel and their work was like unto the color of beryl, and they 4 had one likeness, and their appearance and their work was it as it were wheels in the midst of the wheel. When they went upon their 4 sides, and they turned not when they went. As for their rings, they were so high that they were dreadful, and their rings were full of eyes around about them four. And when the living creatures went, the wheels went by them. And when the living creatures were left up from the earth, the wheels were lifted up. Whithersoever the Spirit was to go, they went. Thither was their spirit to go. The wheels were lifted up over against them, for the spirit of the living creature was in the wheels. When these went, those went, and when these stood, and when those were lifted up from the earth, the wheels were lifted up over against them. For the spirit of the living creature was in the wheels. And the likeness of the firmament upon the head of the living creatures was as the color of a terrible crystal, stretching forth over their heads above. And under the firmament were their wings sought, straught, and one towards the other. Every one had two, which covered on his side, and every one had two, which covered on that side, their bodies. And when they went, I heard the noise of their wings, like the noise of a great waters, as the voice of Almighty, the voice of speech, as the noise of a host. When they stood, they let down their wings. And there was a voice from the firmament that was over their head when they stood, and let down their wings. And above the firmament that was over their heads was like a likeness of a throne, as the appearance of a sapphire stone, and upon the likeness of the throne was the likeness as the appearance of a man above upon it. And I saw as the color of amber, as the appearance of the fire, round about within it, from the appearance of his loins even upward, and from the appearance of his loin even downward. And I saw as it was appearance of fire, and it had brightness around about. And the appearance of the bow that is in the cloud in the day of rain, so was the appearance of the brightness around about. This was the appearance of the likeness of the glory of the Lord. And when I saw it, I fell upon my face, and I heard a voice of one that spake. Okay, chapter 2 of Ezekiel. And he said unto me, Son of man, stand upon thy feet, and I will speak unto thee. And the Spirit entered into me when he spoke unto me, and I set me up upon my feet, that I heard him that spoke unto me. And he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, to the rebellious nation that had rebelled against me. They and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this day. For they are imputed children, and stiff-hearted. I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, Thus saith the Lord. And they, whether they will hear, or whether they will forbear. For they are a rebellious house, yet shall know that there hath been a prophet among them. And thou, son of man, be not afraid of them, neither be afraid of their words, though briars and thorns be with thee, and thou doest dwell among scorpions. Be not afraid of their words, nor be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house. And thou shalt speak my words unto them, whether they will hear, or whether they will forbear, for they are most rebellious. But thou, son of man, hear what I say unto thee. Be not thou rebellious, like that rebellious house. Open thy mouth, and eat that which I give thee. And when I looked, behold, a hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein, and he spread it before me, and it was written within and without, and there was written therein lamentations and mourning and woe. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch up on this the next time. How to donate to PayPal. You mash on Poor Man's Sewing, and then you come up here and you look for About, and you mash on About, and right here you hit on Donate to Poor Man's Sewing. It's people like you that help me out, and it is really appreciated, and I hope you many blessings in this hard times that we are fixing to go through. A lot of hugs and kisses to you.